How's it going, guys? Jake from Sharp Knife Shop today here with you with the Ryusen Santoku in 165 millimeters. So 165 millimeters is going to be the standard length for a Santoku. It's right about 6.5 inches. The entire length of this knife is going to be 315 millimeters. And the steel is VG-10 stainless steel, which is great because it's got enough carbon that it'll sharpen quick and hold a nice fine edge. But it is all still stainless. And also this beautiful Tsuchime cladding is all stainless as well. Tsuchime refers to the hammered finish on the outside of the knife, which is both beautiful and helps with food retention and sticking. Down to the handle on this guy, you have an integral stainless bolster and a matching Tsuchime butt cap. And the material here is a black micarta. If you don't know what micarta is, it's linen that they impregnate with glue and then compress and then they polish it up. It's great because it's very resistant, and if you have it for a very, very long time, it will eventually mold to your hand. So that's great if you have this for a long time, it'll really become yours. I'll show you guys the profile on this guy. So we got a little bit of a flat spot and do a huge rock on this guy. So nice upturned tip on this guy while it's still usable and not just pointing towards the sky. And the height is 47 millimeters, so a lot of clearance, big hands, not a problem with this guy. The width of the spine is going to be 2 millimeters, so nice and thin. It's going to hold that mostly to the end until a little bit of a taper there where the grind comes up. Because of this, it's going to be a very stiff knife. And the balance point, if I can find it for you, looking like it's going to be right about on that bolster. There we go. Nope. There we go, so right on the bolster. So I'm going to say, if anything, it's a little bit handle heavy. So if you're used to a more Western or German style knife like a Wüsthof or a Henkel's, this might be up your alley because the handle's nice and solid and then the knife almost feels like it's not there. So it is very nimble. A Santoku is a great knife for home cooks especially, because if you want to buy one knife and you're not quite comfortable with a full 8-inch chef's knife, this might be the one for you because it's about 6.5 inches, so it's a little bit shorter, a little bit easier to control. But it's still going to be big enough to do all of the tasks that you find yourself needing to do at home. You can do all your veg prep. It's long enough that you can get through meats, and you can certainly slice and portion meats if that's what you're doing at home. For the professional cook, most guys can probably take this to work and get 99% of their prep done. I certainly used to. One of the restaurants I worked at, I was doing mostly vegetable prep, and I actually brought a Santoku with me over my Nakiri most time, because on the odd chance that I would have to do something having a bit more of a rock to it, if I had to do some herbs or if I had to hop on and portion a little bit of protein, this thing got me through. So, one more time, guys. This is the Ryusen 165 millimeter Santoku. Cheers.